Flight of the monsters, rah! Flight of the monsters, rah! Flight of the monsters, tonight. I got a bucket of monsters and a candle burning for you. Believe me, baby, the monsters are actually true. 'Cause it's the flight of the monsters, you better beware. There's a load of bloody monsters in the air. They'll vomit on your washing, they'll spoil your tea. And I'm the crazy idiot who set them free. It was me, do you see? I'm going to do a song now about a man called the Colonel. You might have seen him hanging around, he's a local type. Who's in the shadow of the doorway looking at me with my plastic bags? Watch out kids, it's the Colonel. And he's passing around booze and fags. They say the Colonel fought in a secret war against an enemy that no one could see. He lost his eye and an arm and a leg, and he did it so that hippies like you could run free. Who's in the shadow of the doorway looking at me as I hurry on by? It's the Colonel, of course. I can feel it in the force, and he's got lasers and radar and the ability to fly. Little children taunt and tease the Colonel. He gets cheek off the builders too. Nosy nuns spread filth about his past, and no one but the Colonel knows if any of it is true. Who's that in the doorway peering at me through a wooden mask? I can tell it's the Colonel. His fear is eternal, and he's easily up to the task. His mates all died in a Venezuela 'cause he hit them for a drunken bet. The assassin from the West did his very best, but the Colonel keeps him in a box as a human pet. Who's in the shadow of the doorway looking at me with his chilly gaze? It's Colonel Smith, and just like the myth, he attracts baby tigers with his grisly ways. The Colonel pulls a gun from a pocket in his coat. He takes aim at the back of my head. I hear the hammer click. This isn't a trick. I really think the Colonel will make me be dead. Why is the Colonel after me? What did I ever do to him? If I keep him talking for long enough, I may yet escape, though my chance is slim. And the Colonel says, there ye be, I see ye, though ye be weak. Now listen to me, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gunning for ye. I'm gonna break it down into reasons 3. Reason 1, the spider monster that you killed in the cave of Gilead. He was my mum and my only chum, so that's the first reason why I'm going to kill you. Reason 2, I went to your church. I was hoping to make peace with God, but when I went in the loo, I'm sure it was you. There was a rude drawing that made me feel odd. Reason 3, I don't like your face. About the irrational notion of good and evil. Listen to it. Bless these people with your grace. Shine upon them with your massive face. Brighten up their remaining days. gentlemen, Leviathan is coming to eat the world. I've seen it in a dream, and since I have lived in accordance with his laws, I am sure I will be spared the torment of his belly. Leviathan, Leviathan, can I be your special friend? I don't give a shit about the human race. You can suck them all into a horrible place, but I trust that I will be rewarded, for my deeds are wicked and my thoughts are sordid. That's right, I'm bad to the bone. Good night.
Which is available. I think it's brilliant. I bought it myself. I won't say where I keep it. I'm not allowed to, am I, Richard? Well, I think it's really good for next to the toilet, personally, because you can just dip in and out. But that's my own personal view. You might want to go all the way through. So, anyway, don't forget the game, the quiz, the test, the competition we've got coming up. So papers and pens are going to be coming